So let's set up to play a simple bluesy nylon guitar rhythm track. First, I choose Chord Mode 2 from the Articulations menu. You can also press G#2 on the keyboard to enter chord mode. In Chord Mode 2, the chord detection is switched off, so the strumming keys will play exactly the notes I play in the chord key area. Next, I set chord keys in the Chord Mode menu to on, so the notes I play with my left hand will sound. If chord keys is set to off, only the strumming keys will produce a sound. I set the strumming speed to a very short time for a fast strumming. I also randomize the strumming speed a little so that every strum sounds slightly different. Now, let's set some of the release effects. I set the natural note off to 33%, and I want this to sound on every note, so I leave density and dynamic as it is. Now I want some squeaking noises between the chords. I set squeak level to, let's say, 37. I don't want every note to squeak. That sounds totally unrealistic. Here comes the density slider. I set it to 20, which means 20% of the notes trigger the squeak samples when releasing the note. That's every 8th note. With the dynamic slider, I randomize the squeak volume to vary the volume in a range of 23% of the original volume. I do the same with Attack Control 1, a nice scratchy sound. I set the density to 10% because I want the attack just to vary a little bit here and there. Also, the volume should not always be the same, so I set the attack's dynamic to 50%. This is a very subtle setting to give a little bit more liveliness to the sound. That's it. Let's boogie.